Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Quality Customs. Mark the Shark here. Hope everybody had a great Christmas and will be having a great New Year's Eve. But while I still have you guys, today
Time has come.
I'm going to be talking about a map called Survival of the Apocalypse. It's an RPG style map where you have this little guy right here, looks like a Reaper, and you have to survive the apocalypse. You will go around the map, killing bad guys, and basically just leveling up your guy. So far, this is still a beta, so the max level as of now is 61. As you can see, you also can get weapons, armor, as well as a spirit. Spirit's just another additional thing. This spirit spirits gives you energy, which is like your mana, movement speed increases, and damage. So far there's only 2 types of spirits, but when the main game gets released, there will be more. Now, you also have some abilities. The Energy Storm, the Domination lets you control an enemy unit, which will become really helpful when you reach the later levels. And then there's Blink, standard Blink, as well as Frenzy. Frenzy is stim pack. Once you become level 20, 20 to 20 and plus, you never want Frenzy to fall off. Frenzy it's actually kind of overpowered. They'll probably fix it once the main game gets released, but as in the beta, if you never let it go off cooldown, you really won't die. It'll be actually really, really hard for you to die. But as you can see, there's also different kind of weapons. Modified M16. When you first start and you're a level 1, not a level 42, you pick up this gun, and it gives you. M16 will give you 0.25 damage, 1 fire rate, 5 range. So pretty weak, but the guys you'll be fighting right off the bat are also pretty weak, so it works out.
One step ahead.
Now you can see all these yellow things in here. These drop off. These just drop off mobs that you kill. However, they're really not important. All you can do with them is go like this and sell them for money. But as you can see, I don't use money, so
I'm already there.
Kind of pointless. But
just stay out of my way.
now another thing I advise for people who want to try this game out. Sorry about that. Another thing I advise, if you're going to play this and you're playing with, if you just decide to join by yourself, and so
The time has come.
if you're playing by yourself, and there's other people in the room, and one of them's like me, like someone like me who's like really powerful already, has a ton of gold, or a ton of minerals, don't ask them for like money or minerals. Level up yourself, do everything yourself, because I had a buddy help me out, and it's actually kind of killed the fun. Like, what happened is he gave me enough money to buy this thing, and this thing's overpowered when you're such a low level. Like, I was a level 5, and I had a gun that is a mini rocket launcher, which is this thing right here. It not only is it got 35 damage, 85, it fires pretty fast, and its range is pretty wide. You attack twice, so it fires both missiles. So it's overpowered and really not fair. But so like the main thing I'm telling you, if you're gonna play this, play it true. Like, actually don't try and cheat. I started up since that happened, I started up a second guy, and I've gotten him to level 30. But I wanted to show you guys this guy because he's more powerful, he can get places. Now, as well as those yellow things that I showed you in my bag that I sold, there's also bosses on the map. Let me show you the first boss that's over here.
Stay out of my way. Mercy is for the weak.
First boss is right down here. I bet.
One step ahead.
He'll be right here. Now each boss drops an item. This first boss drops armor. However, oh wow, I got it on my first try. That's actually kind of a miracle. It took me 30 minutes last time to try and get it. Thick skin, armor bonus plus 5. That's something, and now each drop is usually a rare drop. like me getting it the first time
Mercy
is
for the weak.
ridiculous. Now, as you see down here, like the guy's talking in the picture over here, there's a story, but the story is out of loop, kind of like it's just they say it at random times. They just it's like there's no trigger. The triggers aren't set up right yet. However, on the release, the triggers are supposed to be fixed so that when you actually go into a certain area, this will pop up and it'll show you, okay, this is going to happen, so be careful.
I'm already there.
This is the boss. That's the boss for this area, so heads up. As you see, the weapon I have, the psionic energy weapon beam, it's actually one of the 2 best weapons in the game. If you aren't able to attain a spirit, then it's the best. However, if you get a spirit, then there's actually a better gun. It's called a chain gun. However, I'll be trying to show you guys that. That's dropped from one of the bosses. That's actually the best weapon when you have a spirit. But let me just show you a little bit of the map. So, here's like the first leveling area. You go right here, and you'll kill little Zergling. You kill them. So you get minerals, and you'll level up. And see now the fire stuff. Once you get to in each zone, if you see each zone has a level to it. So you only want to go there once you become more powerful. Now, the second boss, right here, he's pretty. Once you get to level 20, he's pretty easy. He's a Hydra, and you just smack him. So each boss has a short cooldown. So once you become powerful enough, you can just take him on. You just sit there and try to farm for the special boss item. I don't know what the Hydras is because I've actually never. If my friend told me not to stay there and try to kill it, but I'll do it for one more time to see if I can get it for you guys to show you. So as you can see, it's a pretty big map. There's a few areas that aren't unlocked yet.
The time has come.
But hopefully on release they'll be unlocked.
I sense their fear.
Up here,
The time has come.
these zombie forest.
They're living on borrowed time.
See, I use the energy storm to kill them real quick. So usually you don't even need to do that. I can just shoot them like this. Now, as my guy's doing that, as I showed you, so your level 1 to 5, you go here. 4 to 7, you go here. Once you get to level 10, go with multiple friends and go up here, or you can level up to 16 and kill them yourself. But that gets boring. You're doing everything by yourself. I mean, it's just, unless you're really bored and you just decide you want to play this game by yourself. But it's a fun game to play with friends. So try and get a few buddies if you can. Give the map a try. Oh my god, I killed everything. 6 skin. See, the boss that I killed up here was an aberration, and I also killed an aberration down there. So he dropped another thing skin. So. Now, there's also, if you've been paying attention, if you've been watching kind of the videos, because I know they're distracting, you've been seeing, Kerrigan, Zerg, you've been seeing Zerg and Protoss. Well, in this game, the Zerg and the Protoss are the aliens, and then the infestation. The Zerg are the infestation. There's 2 different acts. There's the Alien Act and Zerg Act, or the Infestation Act. The Infestation Act is completed. There's 3 areas, and when you beat the 3rd area, it drops. The 3rd area that has the final boss for that act. You have to destroy it. Now, the Alien has also 3 acts. However, the final boss has we don't know if it's an official glitch. The mapmaker hasn't made it official, but there's a glitch. There's a thing where if you're attacked by the final boss in the Alien act, he takes all your items, all your items. So you lose all your weapons, you lose all your armor, you lose your spirit, you lose absolutely everything. So needless to say, some people we're still trying to figure out if meant to be or not, but hopefully it's not meant to be and is something they can fix. Otherwise, it'll make the boss really tough unless they slow down its attack. The attack of it is pretty fast. But like I said, this map, it's a fun RPG. If you're looking to kill an hour or 2, but you don't really want to, like play something that involves a lot of thinking. You just want to waste time. This is a good map. It's fun. I mean, it's fun to play. there's a lot to do actually. There's a lot of killing going on, and there's a lot of money you can collect. Now, like I showed you, the best weapons can only be obtained by the bosses, and that's the same thing with the armor. Certain weapons are more effective against certain bosses. This dimension teleporter, it's a blade. It looks like a blade. That's good against one of the alien bosses that looks like Zeratul, and it also drops off him. So if you want to get like 2 of them, just in case, you decide to go try and take the final boss and he hits you, you can drop it somewhere and then pick it up later and try again. But, that's also, it's very time consuming because, as I said, the drops for all the bosses are really, really rare. But yes, this map, Survival of the Apocalypse, is an RPG. If you have any more questions about it, feel free to hit me up on the FragDojo website. It's www.fragdojo.com. I'll be doing more reviews. The next game I'm going to be doing is called Battlecraft, and I'll be having a special guest help me explain that game to you guys and gals. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Quality Customs, and I hope you give this map a try because it's actually kind of fun, even though it's not fully completed. Alright, this is Mark the Shark, signing off.